Hey, what's to YouTube fam? It's your girl TK, and I am at home vlogging, darling. And I decided that I wanted to get online real quick, and real quick and talk to you guys about Beyonce as well as Blue Ivy. Today in particular, we're going to be talking human sacrifice, and I am hoping you are prepared for that conversation. Now, number uno, I want you guys to know that if my glasses have a little glare in them, ooh, my bad friend, like, ooh, my bad. Anyhow, I want you guys to understand the reason why I want to have this conversation is because the song My Power. Now, the song My Power is from the album The Gift, but she is also presenting that song to you guys on the Renaissance tour. Now, the one song statement that she says is, "This is my bloodline on the front line, ready for war." And that's when she brings out Blue Ivy. So I wanted to have a better understanding of what she is saying when she talks about her bloodline, meaning Blue Ivy, being on the front line and also being prepared for war. Now, if you guys don't know, I want to give you the definition of what war stands for. Now, war by definition is a state of armed conflict between different nations or states, or between different groups between nations or states. And sorry, I had to look down just a little bit because I was reading something to you guys. So I'm going to bring my computer over so I make sure that I'm able to read to you as well as look at this. Anyhow, now, my question that I would have for you is, what war is Beyoncé Knowles Carter getting Blue Ivy prepared for at the age of 11 years old? Can you imagine a child who has never been in war, has never seen any type of conflict, now on a stage talking about she's getting prepared for war? How? What way is she being prepared? That is the first question. Now, I'm going to be asking, did you know that when you are in war, you are prepared to sacrifice life, limb, or even possessions? Also, do you think Beyoncé Knowles Carter sees Blue Ivy as a sacrifice? Now, if you don't know what sacrifice is by definition, don't worry, friend, I got you. Like, I really do. Now, sacrifice by definition is an act of slaughtering an animal or person or surrendering a possession as an offering to God or to a divine or supernatural figure. Did you know that? Maybe you didn't. But if you didn't, don't worry. You know now. Now, question. Did you know that sacrifice dates back to the Italian Renaissance? Did you know that? Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Initially, when I was doing my research, I absolutely did not know that the Renaissance was attached to sacrifice, that it's attached to human sacrifice. Now, if you guys did not know that sacrifice in the Renaissance was called pagan, Pagan. So hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly, but pagan is a form of human sacrifice. Now, let's define what human sacrifice means, because it's so imperative. If we're going to be talking about human sacrifice, we need to know what it means by definition. Now, a human sacrifice is the act of killing one or more humans as part of a ritual, which is usually intended to please or appease gods. A human ruler, public or jurisdictional demands for justice by capital punishment. An authoritarian figure or spirits of dead ancestors, or as a retainer sacrifice, wherein a monarch's servants are killed in order for them to continue to serve their master in the next life. Question. Is Blue's life, or I should be saying, is Blue Ivy's life part of a human ritual or sacrifice that is occurring when Blue Ivy is on stage dancing with Beyoncé Knowles Carter? Furthermore, what does a child like Blue Ivy Carter knows about war? Again, remember, she's 11 years old. She's used to living a modest life. She has never dealt with conflict. I don't even think she knows what a gun is, or or maybe even held one to shoot it at someone. So how is Beyonce putting her on stage, getting her prepared for war? Now, I want you guys to understand something. Just hearing about, the sacrifices that Beyonce is talking about she's doing by getting her daughter prepared. It's definitely a thriller. It's interesting. You know, a lot of things that Beyonce does, I mean, she does use art, and she takes you there with her. And I'm definitely here for it, because I want to see how Beyonce and her daughter are now these war ready individuals. Like, one of the things I want you guys to also pay attention to is that she's coming out like in a Humvee. And I don't know if you guys realize it, but Humvees are usually used within the military. So, you know, she's out here, and she's saying what's up, what is really up. So there's a lot going on with this Renaissance era, the gift. And I hope you guys are paying attention. Like, you know me, I put my nose down, darling. I'm not gonna lie to you. Also, if you guys don't know, I want you guys to note that I just got done doing a video. It's called The Viewing. If you have a chance, watch it. It is definitely interesting, because we are going to be, or we are witnessing a viewing that has happened not only for Queen Elizabeth, but also for Beyonce Knowles Carter. But not only are we seeing her in a viewing, we're seeing her through a rebirth process. So I think that is interesting as well. Anyhow, with that being noted, y'all, we have to stay attuned to what's going on out here in these streets, especially what's going on with our celebrities as well as politicians, because you don't know when, where, nor how it might impact your life. So pay attention, guys. It is so imperative. Peace, love, and happiness. Bye, guys.